The Galactic Council chamber fell silent when the human ambassador walked in. Amy Carter moved with the same quiet confidence that made every alien species nervous. Her uniform bore no weapons, yet somehow that made her more dangerous. 3 years. Ego the Kraxan Empire had laughed when humans requested a seat at the council. They stopped laughing after the Battle of Neptune Station 1 human cruiser had destroyed an entire Kraxan battle fleet using something they called improvised tactics. Admiral Susan Wright stood on the bridge of the Liberty watching alien ships gather at the border. No species dared cross the invisible line humans had drawn in space. The last ones who tried were the Zalathi. Their mighty armada of 10,000 ships had entered human space confident in their superiority. Only scattered debris floated back. The Zalathi commander had sent one final message before his ship exploded. "We surrender, but they do not accept. The humans, they fight like madness itself." Captain Lisa Johnson reviewed the sensor data. Another alien fleet massing at the border. This time it was the Vorthan Alliance, known for conquering 100 worlds. She smiled coldly and opened a channel to the alien commander. "You are approaching restricted space," she said. "Turn back now." The Vorthan commander appeared on screen, a creature of scales and multiple eyes. "We are the Vorthan Alliance. We have conquered systems beyond counting. Your pathetic species will submit." Lisa nodded to her weapons officer. Fire warning shot. A single missile launched from the Liberty. It detonated precisely 1 kilometer from the Vorthan flagship. The explosion was small, but the readings it gave off made every alien ship power down weapons that was antimatter compressed into a space the size of your thumb. Lisa said calmly, "We have 10,000 more. Would you like to see them all?" The Vorthan fleet retreated within minutes on Earth. President Mary Thompson received daily reports of alien fleets approaching and then fleeing. The pattern never changed. They came in force, saw what humans could do, and ran. The smart ones never came at all. The secret was simple but terrifying. Humans had spent their entire history perfecting war, while other species developed faster. Then light travel and energy shields, humans had focused on destruction. They turned physics into weapons, chemistry into death, and biology into nightmares. Commander Helen Davis watched from Luna Base as another alien probe tried to scan Earth. It lasted 3 seconds before defensive systems vaporized it. The debris would serve as another warning to curious species. The Galactic database listed Earth with a single entry, Death World Classification Omega. Do not approach. Some aliens wondered why humans stayed within their small section of space. The answer was darker than they imagined. Humans were not trapped. They were containing themselves. Lieutenant Carol Green intercepted alien communications daily. Most were warnings about human space. Stay away from the third planet, they said. The monsters live there. But occasionally she heard something else. Fear mixed with awe. "How do they do it?" one transmission asked. "How does such a young species terrify the entire galaxy?" Carol knew the answer but never transmitted it. Humans had evolved on a world trying to kill them. Every predator, every disease, every natural disaster had shaped them into the perfect survivors. And when they reached space, they brought that evolution with them. The turning point had come during first contact. The Rillan Empire had arrived at Earth expecting easy conquest. They brought energy weapons and shields. Humans brought nuclear missiles, chemical weapons, and computer viruses that infected alien systems. The Rillan Empire fell in 6 days. Now every species knew the truth. Humans were not just another spacefaring race. They were apex predators who had learned to build starships. Ambassador Amy Carter returned to the council chamber for the monthly meeting. Every alien representative moved away as she passed. Their fear was justified. Last month, the Hexari had insulted humanity's primitive technology. Earth responded by hacking every Hexari system and playing human music on repeat for 72 hours. The psychological damage was devastating. The council leader spoke carefully. Humans have requested expansion rights into the Orion sector. Any objections? Silence filled the chamber. No one objected to human requests anymore. Amy smiled. Thank You for your cooperation. Back on the Liberty, Captain, Lisa Johnson received new orders. Patrol the expanded border, ensure no violations. The mission was simple, but she knew the truth. They were not protecting human space from aliens. They were protecting aliens from human space. The galaxy had learned its lesson through pain and loss. Every star map now showed the same warning around human territory. Here be dragons. As night fell on Earth, children looked up at the stars, unaware they were the nightmares of 1,000 alien species. Their parents told them stories of brave explorers in distant worlds, never mentioning that those distant worlds prayed humans would never visit. The universe was vast and full of wonders, but it had made one terrible mistake. It had awakened humanity and learned too late that some species were better left sleeping on their lonely worlds. Admiral Susan Wright stood before the War Council reviewing expansion plans. Humanity would grow, but slowly, carefully. They had no desire to conquer the galaxy, only to ensure it never threatened Earth. The final report was brief. Human space expanded by 12%. No resistance encountered. No resistance expected. In the depths of space, alien children heard bedtime stories of the monsters from the third planet of Sol system, their parents' voices shaking with ancestral fear. And on that third planet, human children slept peacefully, dreaming of the stars they would one day claim. The galaxy waited in fearful silence for humanity's next move, knowing that when it came, no force in the universe could stop it. The humans were coming slowly, inevitably, and the only mercy was they seemed content to come in peace for now.